Oh, yes. Just thinking about what Moses did, command to give a writing of divorcement. Yes. Now it says that whoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, shall marry another, committeth adultery, and whosoever marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery. Yes. Now this fornication, I know. My wife that abducted my sons on July 2nd, coach. It could be that Clallam County didn't realize that I was very involved with the military on Guam. And when the Palauans decided to bring in their guns, I decided to do a little military intelligence today. Now, maybe the United States Army has some individuals in intelligence that they've been training them. Yes. Let's say we were in a war, okay? And your enemy has a hardened heart. They have no fear of the law. Yeah. Now, I sent you 2 million emails, and I'll probably send some today, and I might even get some new email addresses. But those in law enforcement, they have no fear. Pooch. You know, when you put that lizard in your ass, you didn't have any more fear. You're not afraid of anything. And then there are those in the come to find out family that, well, you decide you'd fuck each other's spouses. Pooch. But the Bible specifically says that you shouldn't divorce your wife except for fornication. Yes. Now, when you fucked your dogfish, your fish clone, yes, you thought that it wasn't a sin and that you weren't violating what the Bible says. But yesterday I mentioned a picture of my sister Susan Bowers in an image with Legina, and I thought Mike was fucking something other than his wife. That would be fornication. Yes, it would. Now, when we really start talking about the hardening of the hearts of those in law enforcement, maybe we need to do some intelligence today because what we've been doing is not working. See, I document the crime of using forgeries to issue court orders, and you say we can do that. As long as you get paid, you can violate every law of the United States because you have no fear of the law. You know, I thought that perfect love casts out all fear, but it looks like your top secret family has removed all fear of prosecution. Yes. Then, when you issue court orders where I was not given any notice or opportunity to be heard as a father yesterday, and I looked at that extreme risk protection order. Yes. Well, we're going to talk about some extreme sports today, intelligence. Yes. In fact, I'm going to need some more G-string volunteers. Now, when you think about extreme sports, yes. Could you get me all of those in Formula One? Yes. All of those in the NASCAR? Yes. All of those that like to drive fast because adrenaline, yes, can be used to cause you to not fear what can happen. Yes. And when you issue court orders that involve forgery and fraud, yes, violating the penalty of perjury, pooh! Your answer was, well, I'll get drunk, I'll get fucked, and I won't remember having any fear at all because you cannot handle fear. Pooch. Now, I understand fear. Yes, it can be a very healthy emotion where you become afraid of going to prison for violating the laws of the United States. And I, as a citizen of the United States, sue you. I take all your assets and I have you put in prison. Pouch! Now, why don't we go with extreme sports today? Coach, I'm going to want to know all the Formula One teams and every racetrack where you could learn how to drive a Formula One car. You know, when you go very, very fast, yes, it can cause an adrenaline rush. Yes, it can! Where you begin to be concerned that you've been going too fast and you need to slow down. That's right. Now, when I didn't get notice of those court hearings for the dissolution of marriage, the divorcement, yes, you did not give me any actual notice. Ouch! Now, today, we're going extreme risk protection order. Yes, we are. But we're going to go through all the teams of NASCAR. Yes. And every employee on every racetrack. Yes, we are. And then we're going to go through the drag races. You know, those very high-powered vehicles that in a quarter mile do 200, 250 miles. I'm gonna need some volunteers that wear G-strings. But when they're not in the office, they wear leather driving suits that have a single zipper. No, yes, they do. See, I know you're not afraid of getting sued, and you're not afraid of going to prison because in your hardened minds, you have no fear of a fucking thing. But I'm gonna want the United States Army intelligence right now. Intelligence. Give me all the tickets, Sarge. Give me all the tickets.